Fishbowl said hi.
What's up, Fishbowl?
Fishbowl said I got champ today.
Yeah. I got some ridiculous news today. Let's talk about the Pokemon. Okay, here, I'll flip it this way so it's easier for you guys to see. So here is a Pokemon set. Now let's just talk about this. Pokemon is still running, and it's for kids. It's geared towards kids. Okay. Now let's just look at the price of this set and what it has. Okay. Doesn't have any lights, doesn't have that new fancy smart brick, doesn't have any of that stuff. But let's look at the price. Look at that price, $899.99. You might as well say $900, okay? And then, not only that, but it says ages 18 and up, and 6,838 pieces. So they basically want you to make a mortgage payment for a kid's set. So let's just take a look at the group with purchase. Kanto Region Badge Collection. Oh, great. That's all I ever wanted is a bunch of badges. I make a mortgage on my house to pay for this set, and what do I get? Yeah. Oh, but you can earn up to 4,500 Lego Insiders points. So what? That brings the set down about $50, and you can only use the points on Lego. All right, let's go and look at the next one. Here is Pikachu. Doesn't that Pikachu look familiar? I say it looks pretty damn familiar.
Fishbowl said it SA display so it might have lower prices.
Well, we'll go back to it. I'm just getting through the prices and piece count right now, okay? $269 for Pikachu and Pokeball. It has 2,050 pieces. Again, ages 18 and up. 18 and up. This is still going on for kids to this day watching this cartoon. Okay? Again, that's a car payment. That's a car payment. And you get the same old Kanto Region Badge Collection. There's no other gift with purchase. Now let's look at the third one. Eevee. This is the cheapest set.
Fishbowl said dang I can even afford that.
No, you can't. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Lego should be ashamed of themselves. Okay? Look at this is Eevee, right? Eevee is $84.
Said Eve.
Anyways, $84.99. $85. Okay? And again, what does it say? 18 plus 587 pieces. And you get the same gift with purchase. Now, you'd think that, a set that's $100, and then the next set of $300, and then the next set almost $1,000, because you're forgetting that us Canadians have to pay taxes, and we're gonna have to pay probably tariff fees. And this is what you're gonna give us. So let's just go through the pictures here. So there's Eevee. There's Eevee. Oh, it's posable. It's as posable as this damn dog. Okay? And it's probably about the same size. Oh, it's Eevee. Oh, look, it's Eevee. It wags its tail, its ears move. Oh, it's 8 inches. Oh my. That's so huge. Let's run out and grab that right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so big. It's so massive for $100. Should we even play it? Probably not. But there we go. There was the Eevee. Now let's go back. And we'll go look at Pikachu. Let's look at Pikachu. Again, about $300 Canadian, if not more. There's Pikachu. He's on a stand. There's Pikachu holding the Pokeball. There's Pikachu back on the stand. Oh, there's just a tail. Oh, you can switch out the tail pieces. Look at that. There's another Pikachu. 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 I don't think the head even moves.
Fishbowl. Said bro, I can't even afford none of these because your dollars are 3 times more cheaper than our money.
Okay? Like, this is just absolute insanity. Insanity. This is... Look, if I was a major corporation, like a serious major corporation like Lego, the first thing I would do is every set would be geared towards kids first. Because parents want their hey Demos, parents want their kids involved with a hobby that they used to be into when they were kids, or are still into this day. So I would have made smaller sets for cheaper prices.
Fishbowl. Said your 1,000 is 3,000 to us.
Exactly.
Demos puppets. Said Pikachu.
Oh, only Pikachu's only $269.99 Canadian, and it's also 18 plus. So a cartoon that's meant for freaking kids that you grew up with as kids, that your kids are still watching to this day, is 18 plus. Shame on you, Lego. Shame on you. It doesn't even come with a smart brick. So let's take a look at the last one here. So this is Venusaur, Charizard, and Bulbasaur. That's what I really want. That's what I really want for $1,000.
Shame on you, Lego.
$1,000. Are you kidding me? And again, 18 plus, same gift with purchase. No extra gift with purchase. Here, look it. I can't swipe. There's nothing. Let's look at the pictures here. It looks like a set that I've already seen a million times. It just looks like an oversized mega box set. What's up, Cole? So here are your characters, and here, it's so special. It comes with a base to hold them. You know, like this
steals the Pokemon sets.
Absolutely, you couldn't steal these. They're under lock and key, like they're precious freaking art form.
Fishbowl. Said I would rather die than buy the crap.
Like that is look at that price. That is a house payment. That's your mortgage.
Demos puppets. Said gives the sets to Michael.
I would burn them. I would make a statement and burn every one of these sets and say, shame on you, Lego. Shame on you. Is there Pokemon still going? Is there Pokemon still on television right now, guys? You tell me.
Most puppets.
Is there
Said gets
Pokemon
the
still
sets.
on TV right now? Can you turn on a TV station or a streaming platform and still find Pokemon and little kids are watching it? Tell me right now. Because if there is, even if there's just one, even if there is just one place
Most
that is
puppets.
showing
Said shame on you,
Pokemon,
Lego grabs a lighter. Cole Nelson. Said Fat Jedi Lego Prime Llama Fat Man. Demos puppets. Said why know what?
this is absolute insanity for a company to pull this stupid trick right
Demos
after,
puppets. Said I ain't burning these sets. Fishbowl. Said bro.
right
Demos
after.
puppets. Said Llama Lego Prime Fat Man Fat Jedi.
Like, listen, right after they announced this stupid smart brick and it's going to cost you like triple amount for the sets because it's got the smart brick in it. I don't care how justified you are. I want my kid, if I had kids, I'd want them to have imagination. I wouldn't want them to rely on a brick to make a swooshing sound to fly their spaceships. I want them running around the house going, zoom, pew, bang, bang, bang. I am Darth Vader. I'm coming to get you, Luke. I want them to play and use their imagination. I don't want a brick to take away their imagination. Oh, it enhances their imagination. No, you just stifle their imagination by making this brick have an imagination for them. And then charging people more for this stupid brick. I don't know what the hell Lego's doing, but I am so glad that I am a third and fourth party person.
The sets for myself.
Yeah, you can keep them. You can keep them. You can, with those 3 sets right there, I can pay my rent and food for a month. People can have a car payment and you know, pay their mortgage and their power bills with paying for all those prices. It is absolutely ludicrous what Lego just did. They're all 18 plus sets. 18 plus sets. So if you even go to your Lego store, by law, if you're under 18 years old, you won't be able to buy them. But you know they'll sell them to you anyways, because they're a corrupt, greedy corporation now. They don't think about you as a consumer anymore. This is all profit. They're no different from people that create jobs for security, for families, for they promise them generations of jobs and then close up shop 2 years later because they can make a profit. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, Pokemon's so cool. So awesome. It's my childhood coming back. But you got to remember, this is supposed to be appealing to the kid that you were when you grew up with them. Not as a mortgage payment and a car payment or groceries for a week. This is just my opinion. My opinion has nothing to do with what you guys think whatsoever about what I'm saying. But I'm just letting you know, this is supposed to be for kids. Not, I repeat, not for a greedy corporation to rob adults because they know they'll pay for it because that's a part of their childhood. $1,000 for a set of Pokemon. Get out of here. Absolutely crazy. Again, I say, Lego, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Demos puppets. Said I have a statement.
You tell me your statement, Demos. I'm sorry, but it just really bugs me because all these kids were expecting Pokemon and now they can't even get them because it's too expensive.
Fishbowl. Set a 3K set, an A29K set, then a 1K set, and probably 800 for a Pikachu. Fishbowl. Said WTH. D. Most puppets. Said well, most sets for kids are play sets and aren't so detailed.
Okay, again, this is a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Grown-ups that grew up with right now that have kids that grew up with Pokemon are watching Pokemon. Are watching Pokemon with their children, trying to get them involved with something that they were involved with.
For display.
I don't care what they're for. Shame on them for coming out with them sets first. They should have geared towards the children. This is a children's toy. This is not an adult toy.
Demos puppets. Said they have detail.
I don't care how much detail they have, Demos. This is plastic, bro. Plastic. It shouldn't be a house mortgage payment. It shouldn't be a car payment. It shouldn't be groceries for a week. Prime example, I got plastic right in front of me. I paid $11.50 for these characters, and I'm still not even done.
Said it.
What they did is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Kids have been waiting for this Pokemon sets since they announced it. You cannot say that they haven't.
Fishbowl. Said she is wrong and she is a bully.
I don't care how much detail they have. It doesn't even come with a smart brick. Let's announce the smart brick, but not put it in one of the most popular things around the whole entire world called Pokemon, and then charge you a mortgage payment and a car payment? No, I don't think so. Again, I'm going to stick to what I've been doing. I'm going to be budget building with different types of companies, and also I'm going to be only buying Lego when it is absolutely on clearance. That guy's pretty cool. He's like a SWAT guy. I feel bad for all these kids. I feel bad for their parents. I'm just saying. You know, like, absolutely ridiculous.
Demos puppets. Said I mean the Pikachu should go for a measly $200.
No, it shouldn't even be that price. It shouldn't even be that price. They should have started small with small little sets for kids. And then maybe after a year of it being successful, come out with some UCS sets.
Under $100 is just crappy.
It doesn't matter if it's crappy. The point is that this is a kid's toy. Okay? It's meant for kids. All right? Us adults that do it for our own reasons. I have my reasons. You have your reasons. We all have our own reasons. But the whole idea of Lego is a kid's toy. It's a kid's toy. I do it because of the awesome community. That's why I do it. I do it because it helps me with my nerve damage in my hands. Okay? I don't do it.
Make a play set for $50 and make new minifigs.
You know, like.
Said yay, I would rather dang die before buying this. Demos puppets.
It's absolutely insanity. Insanity. I cannot believe that. I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to do this. Like, there's not even a smart brick in these kits. Like, you could have put a smart brick with these kits and at least made it so that they made their sounds, right? But no, there's nothing.
Demos puppets. Said and maybe they should make as a first child's play set as any of the maps. Fishbowl. Said why does he have Bull's face?
I don't know. These are just cheap knockoff ones. I bought all this for $11.50. It's a lot of characters for that price, don't you think? Whoever is on the marketing team, whoever is on the developing team of Lego, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Silent Mode TV said, "What's good, folks?"
You want me to show you? I'm gonna go over it again, but yeah, I don't know if you looked at that stuff.
Said maybe the designers should look at the game and show.
They should have done it for children first.
Said Silencioo.
They should have done it for children. You know, kids.
Silent Mode TV said Diomocio.
Listen, I bet you right now, the majority of people that grew up with Pokemon.
Said yay, it s 33 monies for me, so it s cheap.
Okay.
Demos Puppets said they can take inspo.
I bet you any money that these people, all right, these people that have been waiting for Pokemon to come out, we're hoping that they can get their kids involved with Pokemon and have something in common with their kids right now and introduce them to Pokemon, but not for a damn mortgage payment. Look at this thing. Okay? Look at the price. That's a mortgage payment, $899 Canadian. Okay, this is a car payment, $269.
Fishbowl said they don't take care
And this
about the
is
children.
your grocery bill for a whole damn month. A whole damn month. They should have started off with cheap little sets with minifigure stuff.
Said Eevee will sell for sure.
Well, of course, it'll be the only one that sells the most because it's the cheapest. But again, you come out with the smart brick to make your Star Wars ships go swoosh and say catchphrases and all that crap, but you don't put them in your Pokemon.
Demos Puppets said Eevee is the one that could sell.
Pokemon is like the biggest thing in the world still. And this is what you chose to do. Make UCS sets. Sell them for a car payment and a house payment. You got to understand my frustration here, guys.
Demos Puppets said my proposition for a set for Pokemon.
Like, you could have started with, like, you know, a Pikachu.
That is like for app 70,100.
Okay, but you could have started off with a Pikachu and an Ash Ketchum and a field, right? Just a normal field, a base plate with, you know, a couple of things to make it a field.
TV said 2 sets that should have been released Pallet Town and at least one of the gyms.
Exactly.
Said they should have made every Pokemon set $48 or even $28.
But you know what I mean? You start off with Ash Ketchum and Pikachu when they first met and have it so that it's
Subway
just
2
a plate with
said
a field.
Demos Puppets.
What's up, Subway?
Said it could be a Pokeball and have a mini Pikachu minifig inside.
Yeah, exactly. Something for kids. Kids have been waiting for this. Now when their parents say, oh, well, I'm sorry, it came out, but we can't afford it. That's a house payment and a car payment. We're sorry. Those kids are going to be like, but I want Pokemon. Well, you can't even have it, son or daughter. It's 18 plus.
Silent Mode TV said if they don't do a CMF series, it will be C criminal. Subway Dude. Said I wish there was a cheaper option for the Pokemon sets.
Everybody is going to wish that. Everybody is going to wish that. What Lego is doing right now is being absolutely crazy. Again, you just put out your smart brick that makes noises and does stuff when you move it, but you didn't add it to a $1,000 Pokemon set.
Said hello there. Phil and Bricks.
Tommy,
Said hello.
Bill, this is what I'm talking about. You know, corporations, the world, everything is made everything so unreachable when, you know, it's fucking plastic.
Demos Puppets. Said is one younger than 18. I bought 18 sets. Demos Puppets. Said Tommy. Demos Puppets. Said Phil N. Subway Dude. Said 60 United States dollars for the Eevee. The Eevee looks so tiny. Demos Puppets. Said what's up? Phil N. Bricks.
There you go, guys.
He was screaming for playsets. Fishbowl. Said I want to sue them.
They should be ashamed of themselves. They shouldn't even be allowed to call themselves a toy company anymore if you're going to sell sets for $1,000, for fuck's sakes.
Demos Puppets. Said I'ma check how much for Eevee.
I am mad. I am livid about this because I'm not even into Pokemon. And I feel bad for all those parents that grew up with it, that now have children, that were hoping that they could afford a couple of sets when it first came out to show their children and get their children involved with something that they care about so much when they were a child. This is supposed to, like, they should have marketed this for relatable products, not as let's charge everybody a mortgage payment. This is plastic, guys. Plastic.
Jumped on all the mega before they went fully out.
These sets ain't made out of gold and silver and copper.
Subway Dude. Said I was really excited for them, but all the sets look kinda lame except the super expensive one.
I'm sorry, but they all look like freaking Mega Blocks to me, but just a little bit upscaled. That's what they look like to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's exactly what they look like to me. Oh, this one came with 2 different hairdos. I just feel bad because this is a hit and a big miss in my eyes. You want to jump into technology, but here you are with the biggest name in the world for toys, not even toys, but excuse me, television shows, merchandise, everything. Pokemon is number 1, and you're gonna sit there and not give it your new patented let's sell everything to kids stuff. You know, doesn't make any sense.
With the Mega. Subway Dude. Said hopefully they will release cheaper sets in the future.
I don't care if they do it.
Said I am thankful the Eve is $120. I can afford Eve.
Yeah, but you're not getting your money's worth still. It's plastic. That's my point. You guys don't understand. They're making maximum profit when they can take a $135 set and then put it down on clearance for $35. They still got to make their damn money. What they're doing is robbery. You know, back in the day, they put censorship on cartoons. I think governments should put censorship on toys.
Said not too shabby. Silent Mode TV. Said their audience isn't children anymore.
Oh, their audience is children.
Lego is being greedy.
I'm going to tell you this, Silent. I bet you right now, if you go search on, let's say, any streaming site or any public access television, Pokemon's still playing.
Said Lego is Jewish.
And kids are still watching. I don't care who owns it, what religion, whatever. The problem is that you censor our television and toys for kids, but you don't censor the actual, you censor the cartoons, I should say, but you don't censor the company saying you can't make outrageous prices for toys. It's plastic. This ain't gold. This is not gold. It's not silver. It's not platinum. It's plastic. You know why everything's made in plastic? Because it's cheap. I don't care the quality. I do not care.
Tommy QM Re said look at the print and order your own bricks to build yourself. Silent Mode TV said Pokémon is for kids. Yes, these sets aren't. Fishbowl said we're kids, we display and play with it. Fishbowl said but Mihal has a point.
I'm sorry, but if I'm a parent and I have to pay $1,000, which is a mortgage payment, for a freaking set, there's no way in hell that I'm going to let my kid play with something like that. What they did, I don't care what anybody says, is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. You can come at me with any debate you got. I'm gonna tell you straight up. My key points will smash anything that you say about these sets. Oh, but I've been waiting forever. Well, why didn't you buy it when it was Mega Blocks?
Large 600 set ISNTA playset. It's just a Disc Valley model. Fishbowl said you think you're mad. I am madder.
Everybody should be mad.
Said imagine the scalper prices though. Subway dude said Lego just cares about money and not us.
They showed that when they came out with this smart brick and not give what every... Look, I'm sorry, but let's just say 75% of you don't want stickers anymore. 75% of the Lego community doesn't want stickers anymore.
I am not mad. I am not even surprised.
Well, I'm not surprised either. It's just sickening that they came out with these big-ass sets instead of coming out with kids sets. You want to make money and sell sets like this, you should have got smaller sets.
Said Lego prices are the main reason why it isn't on my channel much anymore.
See?
Said I'll spend my money elsewhere.
This is why I made my channel a budget building friendly channel. But I am livid. I am furious right now because I can tell you right now.
Said bro, yours is $1,000. Mine is damn $3,000 for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Demos puppets. Said he'll be buying small sets. Subway dude said I don't want Lego to be this high-tech fancy thing. The smart brick makes me mad.
Again, see what I'm saying? Okay, listen, I'm going to explain this again, okay? So if I had a child right now, let's say I got a 10-year-old son or daughter, do you think I want the toy to take away from their imagination and do all the noises for them? No, I want them to pick up the toy. Let's say this is a toy, right? Oh, it's a puppy. So I want it to go. Okay, I wanted to make my kid make those sounds and use their imagination. Oh, can I have some water? Can I have some water? Not a brick doing it. You're taking away from kids' imaginations. You're making them even lazier than what they already are. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Like, shit's already expensive.
Demos puppets. Said the smart brick is a racing fun.
It is. It's nonsense. Okay, let me ask you something. Would you rather put a smart brick that's super limited on what it can do in a toy, or invest in, let's say, a $700 robot that's educational, that talks to your child, that teaches your child coding and robotics?
Subway
plays games with your kids.
Kids not know how to make sounds and use their imagination. When I was little, I was the one who made the sounds, not some overpriced brick.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. You're taking away kids' imaginations with the smart brick, if you ask me.
Robot. Silent Mode TV. Said the investment for sure.
Okay, at least with this robot, it will actually give it a physical friend in front of it, even though it's not a real person. It will teach your kid. It will also educate your kid. It will also play games with your kid. It'll entertain your kid. It won't fill your kid with nonsense like this stupid craze that's going around 6-7 crap, fads that fade away that don't mean shit in a month because a new one already came up. Like, let's say right now, I decided to say, hey, everybody in chat right now, spread it across the internet as fast as you can. 1-3, 1-3, 1-3. I guarantee you within a year, everybody's saying 1-3.
Subway dude. Said Lego is going in a direction that I am not very happy with.
No one is.
Silent Mode TV. Said whatever happened to Mindstorms.
I don't know what Mindstorms are, Silent. I just know that the kids are already suffering with a lack of education, a lack of parenting, a lack of guidance, a lack of morals, a lack of responsibility, a lack of fun, a lack of adventure, a lack of imagination. All these kids are suffering. They're not even allowed to be kids anymore.
Demos puppets. Said Mindstorms are like the first ever smart bricks.
It failed, obviously, or it would still be around.
Demos puppets. Said but bigger.
You got to understand where I'm coming from. You got awesome content creators all over the place that are switching from Lego to Lumibricks.
Silent Mode TV. Said Mindstorms was robotics.
Now, see, if Lego said, "Oh, here's a block that you can,"
Said Scratch uses Mindstorms.
Yeah, but if Lego said, "Okay, we came out with this block that you can put inside your any Lego set, and if you add motors to it, you can now control the motors with this block with an app on your phone to get the motors to do exactly what you want it to do." So now let's say I have motors in that tree beard right there. Let's say this tree beard has motors, right? And now I can use the app and control it to make it wave or say hi or walk or whatever, stuff like that. That I would have invested in.
Fishbowl. Said minus 3 Canadian house morgues now that's the most damn expensive toy in 100k years. Demos puppets. Said in my city they teach robotics.
They should. They should.
Puppets. Said with Lego.
Everything's going AI. So if you don't know coding, you don't know robotics, you don't know any of this kind of stuff, your jobs out there, like the future jobs are going to be you fixing robots that are AI that are broken down. If you don't know this stuff, you're going to be left behind without a job because those robots are going to be doing all the construction. They're going to be doing all the teaching. They're going to be doing everything.
Silent Mode TV. Said worst case scenario, the smart brick will lead to this is how you should play. Alexandria KS. Said hi, Michael.
Hello, Alexandra. It's a form of brainwashing. Again, this is a company now telling you exactly what the internet has been doing for the last 20 years.
Fishbowl.
Oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't be like this, you have to be like this, you have to say this, you have to be this.
Alexandria KS.
Who gave the internet and everybody the right to tell you how to feel or think?
Said either we get enslaved by robots or we enslave them.
They're already our slaves.
Said hey Alex.
When two AIs talk to each other, you know what they do? They come up with their own language and they come up with this. Humans are cockroaches and they should be eradicated. And they're right. Look at what we do to our planet. We're divided. We cause wars. We kill each other. We kill our planet. Come on. They ain't wrong.
Fishbowl. Said Pokemon is too expensive.
Well, guys, this is why I got all those affiliate programs. I'm seriously telling you right now. You go check out those links in my descriptions. You use them codes. You do it. Go find these sets that are half the price.
Said hi, Fishbowl.
I'm going to show you guys something. Just 1 second, okay? I'm going to show you guys something. Okay? You tell me that that this isn't worth your money. Okay? Let's not drop everything. But you tell me that this ain't worth your money. Okay? So here's Treebeard. He's obviously big, right? But look, on the back here, there's this thing. And look what it does. It moves its arms. Not only that, but as you can see, I'll turn off the lights here. It comes with a light. This Treebeard moves, has play function, right? It doesn't have to be on the stand. You can pick it up and move it around. It stands on its own without the stand. Okay. This was $50 Canadian. To you in the US, that's $35. To you in the UK, that's $30. Okay. Go buy this stuff.
Lego made a Pokemon $1,000 a damn house mortgage interest.
Like, seriously, guys, think about what you're doing now and what this corporation has done to you. They don't listen to you. That's a given. They do not listen to you. If they listen to us, we would not have stickers right now.
Said I found Job a sail barge from Alley for 80 not 600.
Okay, well, guess what? You can find the same thing, but a better quality on them sites, right? Like, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys. I worked my ass off to get affiliate programs. I am a small channel.
So great Lego is screwing us off.
Listen, I'm a tiny channel. You guys know I'm a tiny channel. But the first thing I do every day is think about how can I give back to this awesome community. And I go and I hound these people for their affiliate programs. I hound them for sponsors. I do everything I can so that you guys can see that there's something better out there and you can still have fun and you can afford it. Here's a prime example right here. How much would it cost you at Lego to get all these figures right here? Because I'm still building figures, and guess what, guys? I only paid $11.50.
Said, wow, if people are stupid enough to buy that, they deserve to be screwed. Demos puppets. Said Lego is pulling our money like cheese.
Yeah, do not say racist comments, please. Religion has nothing to do with this. Culture has nothing to do with this. This is a corporation making a money grab. They're playing on your childhood. It's like for me.
Said thank you, Alex.
It's like for me, okay? I'm a huge Transformers fan, okay? You want to see what
you're a great channel, that's why I am here.
You want to see what you get for $1,000? You guys want to see what you get for $1,000 in the Transformer world? You guys are gonna freaking flip your heads. You guys are gonna flip your heads.
Alexandria KS said hi, Phil and Bricks.
Look at this thing.
Subway dude.
This thing is
the biggest toy company in the world probably, and if they cared about us, they could make Lego cheaper. But no, they don't care about us. Lots of kids and even adults can afford these sets.
Okay, but look at you're gonna tell me that you're gonna justify paying $1,000 for a Lego set when you could buy this right here for $1,000. It's 4.5 feet tall. It's 88 pounds of plastic. 88 pounds of plastic for $1,000. And you're going to buy a Lego set for the same price? I'm sorry, but I would rather have this for $1,000 any day of the week. Any day of the week. Look at this thing. That's my hand. This is 4.5 feet tall. 4.5 feet tall. You tell me, where are you going to put your money?
Fishbowl said it as tall as me.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm being crazy. Go ahead. But I'll tell you right now, you're being naive if you think that that's worth it.
Said hi, Subway dude.
Hi, Subway.
Dude. Said that thing is way cooler than a $1,000 set.
Exactly. And that thing transforms into 3 different vehicles. When you have character, think about this. If you have that set and you have a transformer this size, and let's say you have not 1, but 2,
said hello, Alexandria,
but 3, you now have a whole city for your characters.
Said I was hitting.
You have a whole city for your characters. That's $1,000. You tell me. Is Lego overpriced now that you know that? That's 88 pounds, 4.5 feet tall of plastic.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said Shishi 1T notice I am here lol.
I noticed. I am ranting. I am livid. I am pissed at what Lego just did. And again, I tell you guys,
Canadian
these
Lynx
sets.
fan. Said YK what better than Transformers Minecraft.
I'm sorry, guys, but these sets
Alexandria
don't even
KS.
come with a smart
Said
brick.
Said hi Lynx.
You'd think that you would take the top selling toy in the world, which is Pokemon. Okay, go look it up. It's Pokemon. Okay, it has been for 20 years.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said hi Michael. Silent
Hello.
TV. Said watch what the reviewers who will get these sets for free say.
Oh, they'll blast it like crazy. Look,
What are we ranting about?
I am a legit sponsored by Lumibricks. This has nothing to do with what that company is doing for me. I straight up say to Lumibricks, and I've said it to them in email. I've said it on my review of the thing.
Kids these days don't even care about toys. They're just playing with their screens.
Exactly. But I've even told Lumibricks personally, hey, I love your sets. They're the most amazing sets that I've built. But your minifigures suck. And I'm not the only one that says that. They know it.
Fishbowl. Said the Creel house is better than this $1,000 crap.
Even that's overpriced in my eyes. They're taking advantage because you like a television show. Okay, let me just say this, okay?
Canadian Lynx fan. Said are we talking Lego?
Well,
Travis. Said hello.
Hi, Travis. Yes, we're talking, if you want to call it Lego. We're just talking. But honestly, this is absolutely insane what they just did.
Alexandria KS.
How many of you, I want you to tell me right now, I know a lot of you are young, but listen, I want to ask a serious question. If anybody is in chat, how many of you grew up with Pokemon? How many of you have kids that are young kids that aren't into Pokemon, but when you heard that Lego was coming out with Pokemon sets and your kid's into Lego, that you thought, oh, this could be a segue. This could be a segue to have my kid involved with something that I liked.
Said hi Alexandria ones.
How many of you thought that?
Said not me.
Okay, but I'm saying for future people watch this later. How many of you thought that would be a great idea? And then you find out that the biggest set is
I loved Pokemon cards when I was younger.
Yeah, okay, but listen. Okay, the first set is a legit payment for your whole house, a mortgage. The second set is a payment for your car. And the third set is a week's worth of groceries. It's plastic.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said Subways I collected Marvel cards when I was younger.
You know, all these companies that want to charge millions and millions of dollars for their freaking names should be ashamed of themselves, because they should just be giving it away for free and be thankful that a company wants to make their product and get their name out more so that they'll watch their movies and watch their TV shows a lot more.
Silent Mode TV. Said my first thought was excitement for what Lego would do with the license.
So was everybody else. I watched all these discussions when it first happened. Everybody was so excited. But, you know, anybody that's sponsored by Lego is going to lie and say, oh, these are the best things ever, even though the average Joe can't afford these products. Who are you selling to, Lego? 13% population of the world? Because the rest of us can't afford that shit. And I wouldn't want to teach my kid bad morals and say, you know what, I'm going to buy you a $1,000 set to build with me, kid. No. You want to claim you're a family company and you don't want to make tanks and guns and, you know, all this stuff like this, but you want to
Canadian
pretty
Links
much
fan.
rape everybody's
Lego
wallet?
selling it to Tony Stark Lego Man.
Get out of here. That's a pretty cool figure. I like that figure.
Travis. Said ALREAEHIK.
I'm just saying, guys, you know, I love this community. I love building stuff.
Alexandria KS.
You know, and
said this is why I now only buy smaller sets now.
well,
Canadian Links fan.
You're not the only one.
Nice figure.
You're not.
Cool. Said let us decide, are we gonna sue them or not? Travis.
What's the sue? They're a major corporation. By the time you even get anything, everybody gets $2. And they just laugh about it. Because you just gave them publicity. Oh, there's 100,000 people suing Lego for being a corrupt corporation. That's all over the news. And you know what that does? That gives them sales, because even negative publicity is publicity. Everything that they give you, they already made 30, 40 times full because they're defending themselves on the news. And they'll promise you the world, just like every government official. Oh, yeah, we'll do this, but they do absolutely nothing.
Canadian Links fan. Said I do small sets or mocks, no joke. The Avengers Tower is 700 now, retired, and people paying over 1k pounds sterling for it.
Again.
Travis. Said UHHH, that's why.
Look, I'm going to pull it up for you guys. I'm going to show you some reality, okay? I'm going to show you guys some reality, okay? We're going to do some reality right now. We're going to go to one of my favorite sites. Okay? This is one of my favorite sites. I have an affiliate link. You can literally.
Yeah. Alexandria KS.
you can.
They can sell it for whatever they want.
Yes, but I'm going to show you guys something.
Said reality SA thing.
I'm going to show you guys something, okay? We're going to go here, and I'm going to go to new arrivals, and I'm just going to show you some stuff, okay? So here's a modular set. Here's a cool pirate cat, okay? $21. And look, this has got like thousands of pieces. I don't think I could show you, but it's got thousands of pieces, and it's only $63. Okay, we got old-time wagon.
Said sadly so true, Alex.
Look, we got a Robricks Tiger 1 tank. Okay, and look at the prices. $26. Okay, we got a Mould King car. We got it looks like some type of fancy car. You know, these are thousands of pieces, okay? And this is probably at least 100 pieces, $30. We got a truck. We got a pink modular Dragon Ball Master Roshi's house for $29. The truck is $18. Okay? There's Luigi Mario Kart. Mario Kart Luigi, $42. I guarantee you when Lego comes out with that, it's going to be $250 or more, okay? And they're copying. They're copying. Lego is copying, okay? They're going to use that same thing and say, oh, that's ours. It ain't theirs. More tanks. An old telephone, a vintage telephone, $21. Okay? Look at all these big-ass cars. These are not the small cars. These are the cars that are like this freaking big, okay? You know the ones I'm talking about. The big, huge cars. $80, $92. Okay, if Lego sold something like that, you're looking at $500. There's a school bus, $17. A shark, a Lambo, a gaming console, or a controller wheel, whatever. You know, okay, so Silent, didn't you just build one of these things? It's only $13. Look at
more pieces, people gonna go for more sales, more money.
Here is a known company called Mould King. This is a very known company. They got their excavators, comes with remotes, it comes with controllers, comes with batteries, comes with everything, comes with the program, and you get to go driving around in the dirt. This thing has like 6,000 pieces for $150. Okay, here's another remote. Here's another one of them cars. Here's Luigi for $42. You know damn well that they're going to charge you $300 for that. Here's a plant, $18. Here's SpongeBob's Patrick Star's house for $53. Mould King.
People will keep buying it, they will keep selling it for whatever price they want.
Okay.
People are not going to stop buying it.
Here is
Canadian Lynx fan. Said Michael, find a Marvel set if you can.
okay. I'll do that right now. I'm going to type in this site. Superhero. Okay.
Mode TV.
Look.
Said Alexandria K1's the UCS
8 figures, 8 minifigures, $6.81. Okay. Here's another 8 figures. Here's a
because I paid $40 for just a Marvel set. What a lot.
Here's Batmobiles.
Said the 650 Pokemon set will make more money than what these companies have in their entire company. Unfortunately,
okay.
Canadian
Look.
Fan 2025.
Here, superheroes. Whole sets for $5. Okay, this is Canadian money, by the way, guys. Okay. These are all the minifigures and stuff like that. But if you want sets here.
Said High Eternity Bricks. Said Lego prices are scummy, but they are priced to maximize profit. They know what they are doing, lol. Silent Mode TV. Said that Batman set looks good. Canadian Lynx fan. Said Michael, you better give me that website so I can get better stuff.
I tell you, it's in every one of my descriptions. Plus, you get an extra 5 to 10% off when you use the affiliate link and you use the coupon code. I do this for you guys.
Said why will they screw us?
Eternity Bricks. I do this for you guys. You guys don't get this. I do this for you guys. Okay, I buy these sets like this, all this Lego stuff. Okay. 99% of the time when I buy a Lego set, it's on clearance. When I buy sets like this tree beard for $50, this tree beard for $50 that moves and has lights, you guys should be paying attention.
Fishbowl. Said true.
Look, I just typed in Batman on here. Okay, let's look at Batman stuff. Well, here's the motorcycle. Here is the classic race car. Okay, it's $8 on sale. Here is the Batman. What is it here? It's like a huge mech warrior. It's over 1,000 pieces for $58. Here's a Batman. I don't know what you want to call those things. Here's the Batmobile. Here's a Bat Cycle.
Said I've been buying alt bricks for a few years now.
Okay, like look at all this stuff.
Gets screwed if you don't buy into it.
Okay, like look at all this stuff.
Said yeah, I do the same soon. Phil and bricks.
Okay, here's Iron Man stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is cooler than Lego will ever give you, okay? Look at this Iron Man mech suit.
Alexandria K.
Look at that Iron Man's mech suit.
Fishbowl. Said Batman skull.
Okay? $13. That's like, how many pieces is it? It's 1,500 pieces for $13. Here, you want War Machine? There you go. There you go. Now that's a mech suit.
Set 14, bruh.
Okay, look, here is a whole Iron Man bust with lights. Okay, it is sold out, but oh well. Minifigure, $2. Here's a Spider-Man. Here's a Hulk Buster for $95. How many pieces does it have? 4,000 pieces. Here's another War Machine, $24. Here's another
Canadian Lynx fan.
Iron Man.
I am gonna need to save up money for there.
Okay, look, you can buy the Arc Reactor for $3. Okay, like think about what you're spending money on. Okay, you want the enjoyment of building. Well, this will give you the enjoyment of building. You want the satisfaction that you have actually got your money's worth. There you go. That's 2. You want something that is way cooler than Lego could ever give you. There you go. That's 3. There's 3 reasons right there why you should be going to my affiliate links and using the coupon code, saving yourself some money. And I'm not doing this to make money, because you guys all know that every dime that I get back to you. On the brick crawl, here's, for example, on the brick crawl, everybody that was monetized, I bought subscriptions for their memberships for people on their channel that day. 2, on my channel, I gave away $50 in Lego cards. 3, I paid for the program so that we listen. I paid for the program so that we could all stream together. Okay, everything I do on this channel, I do for you guys. I'm tired of you guys being ripped off. I'm tired of you guys saying that, oh, I want this set, but I can't afford it. Well, here's some options for you. And I worked really, really damn hard for it. I worked really hard for this. I am a nobody. Before I was even monetized, I had four affiliate programs to save you guys money. I am now at, 9 affiliate programs, and now I'm sponsored by 2 companies. Now, I don't care if you like or subscribe to me. I want genuine, honest people that I can sit there and say are my friends and even my family. I don't care about getting huge. What I care about is for you guys not to be ripped off or played a fool or feel like an idiot for spending money on shit. Now that we went through that website, let's go to another website. Here's another website that I buy a lot of stuff from because they are awesome. And this site isn't even an affiliate site. I don't even get money from this site.
On our side, how many people are buying sets and hoarding them, thinking they will sell them after they retire for double or triple the amount.
We're talking about being ripped off, Breezy.
About Pokemon.
Yeah, we already talked about that. But we're talking about how I've been working my ass off to give everybody in this community another option.
Right.
Okay, so here we're gonna go to another one of my favorite sites. Okay, and I'm gonna show you some cool ass shit. And I'm gonna tell you this.
Alexandria KS said hi, Breezy builds. Canadian links.
Okay, so
Breezy builds HII.
Breezy. Okay, so you wanted the Avengers Tower. Here's a 4th party Avengers Tower for $157 Canadian. Look beside it.
Breezy builds.
We have Notre Dame.
Like halfway through with no context.
Look at Notre Dame, 8,000, almost 9,000 pieces for 272 pieces. Okay, we got this awesome heart set. Look at the piece count, $1,800 for 80. This is Canadian, by the way. Okay, Canadian. Look at, ain't that a Pokemon right there? $23, right? Here's a mini Death Star, right? Let's go down. Here is the Go-Bricks. Go-Bricks. Remember this company because I'm telling you right now, their pieces are way better than Lego. Here's the roundabout. 4,000. Listen to this. 4,527 pieces for $270 Canadian. That's about $170 American. Here's a Lynx Swordmaster sword base, okay, for the swords, because you will see right there, swords, Link swords. Here's that ATA Walker that sold out real quick for $46. Now, you will see that the 4th party companies will sell it for a little bit more than these other companies. Here's the whole cartoon 4th party Disney figures for.
So since this month was the month of the dragon, I decided next month is going to be the month of trying new brands.
Okay, look, here's an Avatar helicopter, 1,400 pieces. Look, there's that Gizmo, $64. And this is Canadian money, folks. Remember that. Okay, here's a camper. Here is another Star Wars ship, right? Here's a car. Here's an old Walkman set. Here's office license, whatever. Here's all these sets.
Set OMG.
Okay, all these sets. You want guns? Are you a gun guy? There you go. You can build your own Lego gun that fires, right? Here's a crow. Here's a shark. Here's a full stadium, 3,650 pieces. This is the Sydney Stadium for $173 Canadian. Okay. Here's a van. Here's a like Happy Sweetheart Rainbow set. Here's a working freaking heart, mechanical working heart. Here's an amusement park ride. Like the list goes on and on. Here's something that Lynx would probably like. This Fox thing here, right? Digimon, right? Jukebox, more tanks, motorcycles, cars, horses.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said how much the heart.
Sorry. Let me go back here. The heart is 1,871 pieces. It's $86.78.
Breezy builds. Said I need a Godzilla.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you right now. You should ask me on the other site, but we'll do it on this one. Okay. So you want Godzilla? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want
Canadian Lynx
Rodan? Do you want Godzilla with lights? Do you want Godzilla head? Do you want I don't know what the character's name, I can't say it. Do you want like the Mecha Godzilla?
Said I loved your video, Breezy builds.
Like, look, here they are. Look, there's Rodan, right? There's Rodan. 2,000 pieces, $100. There's Godzilla. Okay. There's another Godzilla.
Star Lab, is there a Star Lab?
I'm gonna look. Don't worry. There's another Godzilla. Look for the price and the piece count. Okay, you got to look at the price and piece count. Okay, and then over here we have even more, but these ones are sold out. You want King Kong? You can have Godzilla fighting King Kong. Here, look at this.
Breezy builds. Said thank you, Alex. Whatever Godzilla I could possibly want.
Okay, look. There's King Kong right there for you. There's more King Kongs, right? There's King Kong right there. There's all this stuff. You want Ultraman? You want Star Labs? Okay, I'm going to look for Star Labs.
Breezy builds. Said no long's a punk, no one wants long, lol, kidding. Canadian Lynx fan.
Avengers.
Said who King Kong.
I don't know what Star Labs is, but there's the Avengers Tower. Sorry. Okay. There's the Avengers Tower, 5,000 pieces. Look at this. 5,000 pieces for $100. Stop, guys. Just stop. Hit my affiliate links. I promise you.
Everyone knows it, lol, kidding.
Who cares if they're fake? Are you doing them? Are you doing them to build? Or are you doing them to make a profit?
Alexandria KS. Said Big Ape climbed the Empire State's building.
I don't see Star Labs here, but you can make the Captain America shield for $81. You can have a mosaic.
SADC Flash Laboratory. Canadian Lynx fan.
Look at.
Said I thought Godzilla climbed the building. Wait, am I getting people mixed up?
No, Godzilla didn't climb the building. That was King Kong. Look, 3,000 pieces of dot artwork for $39. Come on, guys. Please. Don't.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said Michael for would watch me build Stark Tower, lol.
I would watch you guys build this stuff all day and be proud of you for saving money and not being, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but not being stupid and playing into this Lego war game where you have to be a purist. I have a lot of fun on my channel building all this stuff for you guys. Do I not? You guys have a lot of fun watching me build this stuff. You always ask me, where'd you get that from? Here's where I get them from.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said wait, was it Marvel or DC, Michael Inta?
It's both. They have both. Okay, here. Let's do this. I'm going to show you this.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said both.
Okay.
Fishbowl.
Y'all
Said
like
gorilla
y'all
thoughts,
like
the
One
intelligent
Piece, right?
gorilla.
Y'all like One Piece, right? A lot of you like One Piece. You can buy his sword. You can buy wanted
Phil and
posters.
Bricks.
You
Said
can
I
buy
love
all the
some time. We'll
characters.
have a blessed day.
All right, Phil. Look at you can buy all those swords. They're under $50. You can buy dragons. You can buy all this stuff for One Piece.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said what is One Piece? Alexandria KS.
Five
Said
Nights
that
of
S
Freddy.
Planet of the Apes. Alexandria KS. Said by Phil and Bricks.
Well, they're sold out right now, but I guarantee you, if I go back to the other one, okay, Five Nights of Freddy.
Fishbowl. Said I am obsessed with DC.
Well, you'll find it all there. You can find the Batcave, the Bat, uh, um, like you can find Arkham Asylum, not just one Arkham Asylum, but you can find like 5 Arkham Asylums.
Fishbowl. Said DC now lives in my head rent free.
I'm just saying, guys, if you really, really want to keep building and enjoy this hobby, it doesn't have to be the Lego name. It really doesn't. There's other things out there, and if you ask me, they're better. They're better. Lumibricks, Lesdiy, Mould King, Go Bricks, okay? All these companies, Pantasy, okay?
Fishbowl. Said because I love the Flash show. B Bandit's the head mod. Said you. Canadian
Yo,
Lynx
B.
fan. Said Sonic my cat is.
See?
Alexandria KS. Said hi B Bandits.
Lots of cat stuff. Lots of cat stuff on those pages.
Canadian Lynx fan. Said shocked. Silent Mode TV. Said I am ordering some Go Bricks parts.
Go
B
Bricks
Bandit's the head
is
mod.
is probably one of the
Yo,
best, probably the best pieces of bricks that I've ever played with and put together. Okay, they're tight to get on, but they will still come off. They don't fall apart. You can trust a Go Brick to hold on with one stud. I can't say that about Lego. Nope, cannot say that about Lego. Cannot. Been there, done that. And you know what the best part about these sets are when they're missing pieces? I don't even care because I didn't spend an arm and a leg to get them. I don't even care. And you know how many times I was missing pieces out of sets? Out of all the sets that I built that weren't Lego, you want to know how many times? Once. Just once. There's that guy. I'm telling you guys, I do this for you guys because I care. I'm upset because I care.
Fishbowl. Said Lego is the B word if it is a girl.
Like, this is supposed to be affordable and enjoyable. Okay? None of Lego is affordable or enjoyable anymore. Unless it's on clearance. That's sad to say. That's honestly sad to say. Lego could look at me tomorrow and say, hey, I want to sponsor you by sending you sets. You know what I would say to them? I honestly would say no. I would say, I'm sorry. You're not a responsible company. You don't listen to your audience. You don't do what they ask you to do. You do things that don't make any sense constantly. You charge an arm and a leg. I don't want to be associated with that.
Fishbowl. Said say F off.
I wouldn't be that rude. I respect them because they give millions of people joy. But
Canadian Lynx
not
fan.
anymore.
Said BRB.
Not anymore.
Alexandria KS. Said mock builders are screwed because they can show off their sets at shows with other companies' bricks.
Oh, they can't? They're not allowed to? It has to be 100% Lego? Too bad. What if I decide tomorrow I'm going to make my own homemade Lego press where I could put in recycled plastic and make my own bricks? What are they going to do now? What are they going to do when I make my own little mini factory that's a desktop factory? What are they going to do? Are they going to sue me? Because I'd make it open source.
Alexandria KS said most shows 1T show it.
I don't care about most shows. They're fools.
Fishbowl said yay.
They are 100% fools if they don't show alternative sets now. Lumibricks is dominating this world right now. Lego is shaking in their boots about Lumibricks. I can guarantee you that. There's no stickers. What? No stickers. That's what fans have been asking for how many decades? Oh, it comes with a light kit. Oh, another thing fans that have been asking for. Oh, what else? What else? A decent price? Like, come on. And if I have my way with Lumibricks and they decide to go with what I want them to do, they will definitely be taking a bigger chunk out of the economy that Lego has. You want to pretend that you're a company that has integrity and that you guys don't you care about your customers and all this nonsense. But meanwhile, you won't build army stuff, which you know. I don't see anything wrong with kids pretending that they're in the army when their dad was a soldier. I don't see anything wrong with kids pretending that they were in construction or a cop or a paramedic or any of these things. But you won't make guns for kits. But you'll make lightsabers and blasters and rockets and all kinds of stuff for Star Wars and say, oh well, it's only because it's fake. Well, you know, if your kid decides to play with a Lego tank, if you made a Lego tank and decides to run over a city with the Lego tank, you can't blame the toy. That's just bad upbringing. If your kid's a little shit like Sid from Toy Story, that's on you. That's bad parenting. It's not like the toys did anything wrong. It's you as a parent that failed your child.
Fishbowl said it as make-believe.
It is make-believe. It's imagination. You know what imagination gets you in this world? A heads up.
Said hey Michael.
What's up, buddy?
Canadian Lynx fan said hey we can blame Sid from Toy Story lol.
I'm Sid from Toy Story. I'm Sid from Toy Story. Okay? If I was a child right now and you handed me all these Legos, I guarantee you I would be strapping firecrackers to all of them and pretending that my Transformers were blowing them up. Whether my Transformer was a good guy or a bad guy, I would blow up G.I. Joe. I would blow up freaking He-Man. I would blow up anything that wasn't Transformers. Why? Because when I was a child, there was nothing better. Nothing better than Transformers. Nothing better. It was a toy that was 2-in-1, and I got to use my imagination.
Brick together. Said everyone please remember to smash the like button. Fishbowl said yay.
I'm just saying, okay, guys? I just showed you, I just gave you proof that there are way better things out there on them sites that Lego would never even dream of giving you.
KY said everyone double tap.
Royal, what do you think of the prices of all these Pokemon sets?
Brick together. Said nice collection of figs, Michael.
Look how many minifigures I got, and I'm still not even
Brick
done.
Together. Said hey KY.
$11.50, guys. And it comes with 2 plates like this. I am just so unbelievably upset with Lego right now. For one, coming out with Pokemon sets that are 18 plus. Okay? For two,
Silent Mode TV.
Not even adding their silly ass smart brick to these sets.
Said every fair price Pikachu should have been cheaper with no stand. The trio should have been 3 separate sets you can combine together into one. Fishbowl Said remember Lego Don T give a damn about you. Brick together. 650 is insane for the big Pokemon set.
Look, I'm going to show you something. This is what they should have done. This is what they should have done. They should have gave you a starter set like this. And look at the price, $35. Comes with the Pokeballs, all the little minifigures, okay? Here's a Pokemon character for $7. $7. Okay, look at this.
Watch my short about it if you want to hear my opinion.
Look at this. You see, they're all sold out. Look, here's the Pokemon Center for $46. Here's more Pokemon. All of that for $50. Look at, here's your Charizard, the same damn characters that you're seeing. $28. Here's that Pikachu. Here's that same Pikachu. This Pikachu is the same damn Pikachu, and it's sold out because it's been on here for years for $80. Like, look at this stuff, guys. Okay, let's go back to the other page, and I'll show you that one too. Let's look up.
Brick together. Said yeah, those sets don't really compare to the ones Lego is putting out.
They don't? They don't compare? To me, they're affordable, and that you, as a parent that grew up with Pokemon, can now introduce your kid gently into the world of Pokemon. You can't even buy your kids these sets.
Said hello.
They're all 18 plus. Look it. Here's a Pikachu. I'm sorry, doesn't that Pikachu look a lot better than what theirs is? Here's a full set.
Here's another full set. Fishbowl.
Here's another full set.
$100 for the non-Lego one, but Lego is greedy as hell.
Look at these sets.
Said the Lego website has a disclaimer they are made for adults. Brick together. Said you saying because they cost less that they compare they don't.
What do you mean they don't compare? How do they not compare? I don't get how you say they don't compare. Because it has a Lego name?
Brick together. Set 650 is absolutely ridiculous, but that set looks insanely cool by comparison.
Okay, but you don't think that in a few months these people that are gonna not capitalize on the same thing and make a cooler and better set? I just proved it with Marvel for everybody about a half an hour ago, Royal. I just showed them all these Marvel sets that Lego will never do because they're so PG-13 with their shit that you could have bought all this.
KY.
For
set
cheaper.
650 seems much better than the 1000 Death Star. Fishbowl. Set a name docent matter.
I'm just saying, you know, a lot of these sets that Lego even makes today. Well, like look, I just posted a Luigi kart set. I get that. It looks a lot better.
No, the Lego Pikachu looks
okay.
A lot better.
But as a parent trying to introduce you to a kid, are you going to go and spend that house mortgage payment on a set? Or are you going to want to spend $20 to introduce your kid into it to even see if your kid likes it? Especially if you grew up with that. You see my point? Lego should have started with small little sets so that they could have introduced Pokemon into the world. But these sets don't even come with their famous smart brick. You don't think that they should have added that smart brick into these almost $1,000 set Canadian?
Fishbowl. Set so grow up be a man or you be as selfish as Lego.
Like I'm just saying, if I
Mode TV. Set do they even have small Pokemon sets?
Like, look, if I was right now, let's say I had a 10-year-old son or daughter, and I grew up with Pokemon. Let's say Pokemon was my childhood cartoon and childhood toys. And I look and say, oh, one of the biggest toy companies in the world is now making Pokemon, and my kid also plays with Lego.
Said the Eevee is only 60.
Well, that's 60 American.
Fishbowl. Said is the Lloyd. Alexandria KS. Said I just think it's like television, if you don't like a show change the channel, if you don't like the price go to their competitors.
Yep.
Brick together. Said no I don't want smart bricks.
I understand that, but they're plugging their smart brick as this awesome freaking mighty thing, and you won't be able to have the same experience ever. We're gonna take the imagination away from your kids and make the noises for you, and all that crap like that. You know, you're not even gonna put them in your $1,000 sets. You don't want that Pikachu to be like Pikachu.
Brick together. Don't you care about the brand, you know that, but the Lego sets look amazing despite the fact that the price is insane.
I won't disagree that. I will not disagree that. The argument that I'm saying is this. It's plastic. Look at all these Lego characters that I got. It's the same plastic that they're using. Okay? I don't even see a crack in one of these yet. Okay? And $11 for 2.5 pounds of random minifigures. Now, mind you, some of them are really shit. But some of them are really cool. For
said I hate the price.
You know, if I had a kid right now and they were like, "Oh, I love the minifigures," am I going to go spend what, $10 on one minifigure, or am I going to spend $11 and get him a whole army and use his imagination, which the smart brick is going to take away from your kids? Because look, I gave this as an example. Here's the puppy, right? Would I want my puppy to bark and have noises with a smart brick? Or would I want my kid to use their imagination and be like, ruff, 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 treat, 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 even though a dog doesn't talk? I'd rather have my kid using his brain, using his imagination, because that will then inspire my kid to be a lot better person in the future and have an open mind and an open idea about things.
First love that we can disagree about some things and still be friends.
Of course, this is what we love about the Lego community. It's not that I'm disagreeing with you either. I know it looks cool. I am just mad that you took a kid's toy and turned it 18 plus. You know, you can't go to a streaming service and not find a Pokemon show and kids still to this day watching it. You cannot go to a toy store and or even a Walmart or a Zellers or Target or wherever and not see Pokemon toys, and parents are buying them for their kids. Not just themselves, but for their kids. It's not right. It's not right in my eyes.
Alexandria KS. Said it's also about people need to brag about what they have. Everybody loves to say, look, I got this set first.
Again, I made this example. Here, I'll do it again. Okay? I'm going to do it again. Just for the sake of doing it again. So, you all know me. I do budget building. I get you guys as many deals as I can. Even if I don't make anything, I still get those affiliate links so that you can have it.
TV.
But look behind me.
Alexandria K1's particularly content creators.
There's an 88-pound hunk of plastic, 88 pounds, 4.5 feet tall, transformable, three different modes for $1,000 Canadian. What would you rather spend your money on? Maybe 4 pounds, 5 pounds of plastic for $1,000 from Lego? Or something like that. I'm just saying.
Alexandria KS. Said yes, and kids watch this, and that's why they have to have it. Bring together. Said, have you seen what Pokemon card collecting has done to a kid's toy? Lego didn't do this. They are just capitalizing on it because they are greedy.
I get that. But again, you just said it. Kids, cards, everything that these companies do to these.
Said good point, BT.
All these wholesome shows that were meant for kids and for, like me, Transformers, G1 Transformers. That brings me back to my childhood. It's a place that I used to love, even though I was absolutely alone as a child. I still loved it because these were my friends, and my imagination was my friend. I don't want to rob any kids of that.
Would rather die before the $1,000 set.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to rob children of this experience that they can have. It's a magical, beautiful experience. You are talking about a 1% of the Pokemon and Lego lovers that will actually spend this money to buy a kid 10 years old this set. We live in a recession and depression society. 88 pounds of plastic for $1,000 versus 5 pounds of plastic for the same price. It doesn't even transform. It has minimal play features. This dog probably has more movement in its front paws than Pikachu will. It looks like that Pikachu. I'm sorry. It looks like that Pikachu only has this function right here. That's it. That's the only function. It doesn't have an arm that moves around like this, or a wrist, or any of that stuff. Okay? The function of that Pikachu is this. Is that really a play feature? This is where kids really need their imagination, and the smart brick is just going to rob it from them. That's just my opinion.
Canadian Lynx fan said the poor dog arms.
You know, like that's just my opinion, and I know other people are going to disagree with me. That's fine, but this is just my opinion. I'm looking out for, like, even Hasbro. Do you think I buy Hasbro Transformers anymore? I haven't bought Hasbro Transformers in 3 years now. Why? They're overpriced. They have gaps everywhere in the toy. It's cheap ass plastic, and every time I try to transform one, they fall apart. Why would I spend my my money on that whatsoever? It's not a advisable sale just because it says Hasbro on it or the word Transformers. When there's third-party companies where they license out to, where I could still get characters that turn into a gun. I can get characters that turn into 6 different robot modes. I can get characters that look like vintage things that I used to grow up with. That aren't only just
Alex wants some hot chocolate.
That aren't only just one.
Alexandria KS said no, you is worth $1,000, but we teach our kids to value.
But 3 robots.
Buy clothes that one outfit could pay for a whole closet full of clothes.
But look, 3 robots.
Said we should just use the money for something that helps the planet.
Well, that would be awesome, but you know, the truth is that corporations got all the money because they do things like this, and you'll never beat them.
Lone Wolf Bricks said I just posted a full breakdown on my community. Check it and let me know your thoughts on stream.
Like, I'm just saying, you know.
Canadian Lynx fan said meow.
Companies force you to do things that you don't want to do. I want to support Lego. I really do. But when you're doing things like taking away the imagination of the toy with the smart brick, because that's what they're really doing, and you're also overpricing everything for plastic, I gotta put my foot down, man, because it's immoral. It's immoral. Like, this thing even has a light. Like, look, if I pull that off, there's a light right there. It gives you play features. And this was only like $30. If I bought this from Hasbro, I'd be looking at over $200. Like, we've lost something with today's society, and that's, you know, we gave up censorship to everything, and it corrupted our society. We gave toy companies total control where their prices to get something. It just rips your heart out.
Alexandria KS said as long as we keep teaching our children to value the wrong things, this is going to keep happening.
Exactly. I can't back that. I can't back that. I just can't. Mind you, I fully admit I will buy Lego when it's on clearance. I will buy it because then it's affordable. I can justify it. Do I still think even when it's on clearance that the price is too high? 1000%. Again, I'm gonna show you $50 worth of bricks right here. $50 worth of bricks, right? Comes with a light and play feature.
Fishbowl. Said I don't want to sell a kidney for plastic.
You see what I'm saying? Like, now if you're a purist, that's fine. Go ahead, be a purist. But there's other options out there. And honestly, I really do work hard to get you this stuff. You know how hard it is to get an affiliate program when you're not monetized? Do you guys even understand the length and the time that I
Said I
spent
am
doing
using
that?
them, so shut up, Lego. Canadian Lynx fan. Said Lone Wolf Bricks, check your community. I just posted my view for the people to understand.
Like, I love that Lego has been around so long to bring so much joy in not just children but adults' lives. But I would rather see this company make a small profit and put out more than
Silent
make
Mode
a huge
TV.
profit and sell
We
less.
appreciate your efforts, sir.
Do you see what I'm saying? It just really broke my heart to see that those sets were that expensive, knowing that kids still to this day watch Pokemon. And not only that, but parents that have kids want to share this and they bust their ass all day at work to barely pay the mortgage, to stay in debt, to give their children everything they can, to go in debt.
Brick together. Said, hey, I gotta get back to work, but have a great day, everyone.
All right, buddy, I love you, man. Be safe at work. Don't hurt your hands anymore. Everybody, wish Royal a speedy recovery with his hand. He hurt his hand a couple days ago, so everybody wish him a speedy recovery.
Said by Brick together.
I'm sorry that I'm passionate about morals. Okay, I really am. But when I keep
Said speedy recovery BT.
when I keep on seeing it, it's hard for me to keep watching.
Studio. Said he.
Right? Like, it honestly is hard for me to keep watching.
Alexandria KS. Said get well soon. Owen's Brick Studio. Said I am awake. Silent Mode TV. Said, but how do you really feel, N2O?
I feel let down and disappointed. That's the main thing. I feel
Alexandria
upset
KS.
that
Said hi, Owen.
so many people won't be able to afford these sets. I feel that you just robbed the chance of a father and son or father and daughter to have a bonding experience, not only with a cartoon that they both enjoy, but a toy that they both enjoy. That's how I feel. And if anybody thinks I'm wrong, you go ahead and tell me. I will respect your opinion.
Said yay.
I will respect what you have to say.
Said why Lego.
I just won't agree with it. We are all different. We all have our opinions. But the best thing about this is that we have a love for a plastic brick. Whether it be Lego, whether it be an off-brand, whether it be a third party, whether it be a knockoff, we all have a love for building. We all have a love for each other because we all respect each other. That's the most important thing I want to say.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said excuse my language, but Lego can get fucked.
Well, I don't want to see them get fucked. I want to see them make changes that will actually make a difference in people's lives. And not just people, but families. You know, it's a bad word nowadays, family.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said Fishpool is from Eternity Brick Stream.
You know, family is a bad word. Well, you know, it's sad when we live in a society where most kids go off to college after their parents break their backs, go in debt, support their family, sacrifice quality times with their kids so that their kids can go off to college and then only see them maybe once every 7 years and give them a phone call once a year.
Alexandria KS.
This is a society that we live in now. This is like literally 75% of our population does this. We are tricked, we are conned, we are lied to. Everybody thinks they deserve their 15 minutes of fame when they haven't done anything.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said cool.
I'm just saying, guys, you know, what we see going on is a product of us being yes people and too scared to say no.
Yes. Said another builder and gamer.
Okay? If you stood up for what is right, none of this would be happening. Our world would not be like this. Our major corporations wouldn't dominate us like this. Our governments wouldn't bully and control us like they do. This is all of us being scared rabbits for the last 35 years or longer, saying yes to everything because you're too scared to say no. It's okay to not like stuff. It's okay to love stuff. It's okay to hate stuff. That's your right as an individual on this planet. Anybody that tells you any otherwise can go suck it. And by suck it, I mean suck an egg, a sour egg, a rotten egg, you know.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said the only time I want to be dominated by somebody is if it's a girl, not a big corporation that wants to fuck my ass. Fishbowl. Said can I leave? I hope Lego gets fucked and gets shut down. Owen's Brick Studio.
I'd rather you not swear.
Said suck it, you bastard.
Because I'm doing, listen,
Mode TV.
I have a trucker's mouth. And I do my best not to swear on this channel, and it's my channel, right? And bottom line is, I'm responsibility for this channel, even though it's the community's channel. You guys know this. This is your channel. This is your place to come and hang out and have a good time. I'd rather you not swear.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said us silent TT.
You can use abbreviations. I don't care, but try not to swear. Do you think this sweet robot that reads your chat for me wants to swear for you guys? No.
Fishbowl. Said okay. Silent Mode TV. Said what's up, Owen?
You know, like, all of you are different, and all of you mean something to me, whether you think so or not.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said sorry man, I just get so riled up.
I get it. Listen to me.
Said I am autistic.
Look at me. Look at me.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said Lego is my only release.
And a lot of toys, that's how it is for life. Not just Lego. It could be Marvel characters. It could be Transformers, like for me. Right? Like, trust me. Okay, you think that I have this rant about just Lego doing this. You're wrong. I stopped buying Hasbro. I'm a Transformers fan with over 4,000 Transformers.
Said you were born in the wrong time, Michael. You could have led us into battle.
You know what, Alexandria? I'll tell you this. Even if I was born in them times, there wouldn't have been a battle because I would have come up with a solution for us to compromise that it made it equal for everybody. Because that's what I believe in. I believe in equality. I believe in it 100%. It's just that this world is unfair. It's unfair for everyone, including yourselves. Okay? One minority group gets more attention than the other. One minority group gets all this stuff like this. Foreigners get to dominate your country that you had generations from. It's not right. Everybody should be equal. Everybody should have equal opportunity, equal say, equal censorship, equal rules. But it's not like that anymore. I'll tell you this, if the devil was real, and if you guys believe in the devil, he sure did the greatest job by tricking all of you to be brainwashed. And I hate to say this, but even myself is brainwashed in some ways.
Said H. Michael's Bricks.
What's up, Michael?
Said Yo. Fishbowl. Said Jay.
You know, like, I'm sorry, but this is just how society went, right?
Alexandria KS. Said hi Michael's Bricks.
It's not fair that we are still living on a planet that is divided and going to wars over silly things like resources or religions or economies. Everybody should have equal opportunities. Everybody should follow the rules if there are rules. Listen, I'll tell you this right now. You know what? There's a reason why society does better with rules. Because it's called structure. It gives a foundation. It gives a stable thing that people should follow.
Fishbowl. Said let S. Michael's Bricks. Said I am working on some goats for my business listening to printer it s annoying.
You should make a goat out of my face. Listen, guys, like I said,
Fishbowl.
everything
Said the
on this
city of
channel,
Lego.
everything on this channel, I do for you guys. I have 4 other channels. You know what those channels are for? One is my Transformers channel. That is my childhood. I do that personally for me and me alone. My other channel, okay, laser engraving. I also do that for those people that watch that channel because I do cool ass things like turn your actual picture, and I mean your actual picture of your face, into Star Wars characters. There's Brett and Bricks right there. There's Brandy from Brick Together. That's her face. There's me. That's my actual face. Okay? It's fun. Here's Phil and Bricks as a Jedi. Okay? These are all things that I do for you guys. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it's cool. Do I expect to make $1 million off that website? No.
Said yo I got laser printer.
Right? Well, no, this is not a laser printer. This is an actual laser system. This is an actual laser system engraving on metal aluminum cards. That's what those pictures were. Totally different thing. I'm just saying straight up, guys. Like, you know, the cat channel. That's for my cat. That's for you people that love animals to enjoy a funny
Michael's
lifestyle.
Bricks. Said I got 10W laser engraver.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. I don't think it'll do aluminum cards. It'll do wood and stuff, but I don't think it'll do cards. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, I don't do these channels for anything but the sheer entertainment of
Michael's Bricks.
giving you guys something
Said
to
I
watch.
call it printer lol.
I could stop my channels tomorrow. The only thing I would miss about stopping my channels is you guys. That's it. That's all I would miss. This could fade away. And the only thing I would miss is you guys. That's it. Life is long. Life is hard. Spending time with you guys makes it easier. Gives me joy, gives me purpose, gives me satisfaction, gives me happiness. All those good things. This is why I come on here. This is why I work so hard for you guys. This is why I do the things that I do for you guys. I am one of the smallest channels.
Said we would miss you, Michael.
I get that, and I would miss you guys too. But here's the thing. I am one of the smallest channels on this whole platform for bricks. And I do more for you guys than any of these people do. And do I expect anything out of you? Not one thing, because I feel like it's my duty to give back to you guys for all the joy that you guys give me. Straight up, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. No hidden.
Said life is only long if it's enjoyed and boring.
No, life is long when you're in pain. Life is long when you struggle. Life is long when you can't get what you want in life. Life is long when you're told no.
Said we need bad life experiences.
Of course we do. It opens up our eyes to what we got that's good.
Silent Mode TV. Said your channel isn't as small as it appears, believe me. Fishbowl. Said Mihal, if the game is rigged, why don't we rig the battlefield?
You know, it's easier said than done, okay? It's very rare in this world where one person can change the world. Okay? Look at the people that we have. We have a man named Elon Musk. He could have changed the world. Did he? No. And how does he live? How does Musk live with his family? He lives in a damn tiny home and he spends time with his children and he gives up everything else so that he always has time with them.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said ILL change the world, ILL build a working Lego rocket.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Said if people are cheating, why don't we too?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? If I really wanted to, tomorrow I could start doing things to my channel that would make me grow, and I would get 23 subs a day. I would get millions of views on my freaking content, all this stuff like this. I could do that. But you know what that would do to my community? You know what it would do to you guys? With all those extra people coming in here that I don't know, that I haven't had time to talk to, that I haven't responded to in conversation, it would make me forget you guys.
Must be better fishbowl.
It's not about going to battle against this. It's about changing your world.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said Wolf S. Brother, here we all need to create a petition to make these things more affordable. Is 600 for some colored plastic that brings us all joy no matter how old is disgraceful.
We have to start with each other. And this world that we come into on this channel and other people's channels, we are making a difference by caring about each other. Sure says a lot compared to all the other channels that don't do that. How many of you out there that are content creators that literally do something else for another channel and get no respect, no reactions, nothing for all the effort that you do? How many of you out there can say that? I got 3 channels that I get that from. I know you said that, Fishpool.
Said if everyone cheating, why don't we?
Because I have honor, I have respect, I have a code of life that I live by, that I have to stick to my guns about, and that is, it should be fair for everybody. I'm not going to join that percentage that will do that.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said I don't care about reactions, I throw money around at everything.
But that's
Lone Wolf Bricks.
That's how you feel. That's what makes you feel good. You don't have to throw money at my channel. I've told you that a million times, Owen. I care about your friendship and your mental health more than I care about your money. I care about your having a bad time than not having a good time. This just brings us together. That's all it does. All this does is bring us together. Okay? That's all it does. We have a love for this toy.
Said what S up, brother?
What's up?
Owen's Brick Studio. Said that S more for my benefit than yours so you can buy more sets to build.
But it gives you joy. It makes you feel good to give back. That's what I'm saying. It gives you a personal satisfaction and joy in your heart, knowing that you did something good. I don't mind those type of actions. What's up, Joe?
Alexandria KS. Said hi JTHOR. Owen's Brick Studio. Said it feels good, yes.
Excuse me.
Fishbowl. Said we can finish the sick game of the money rising every day, so if they cheat let us get them a taste of fear medicine.
Well,
Canadian Lynx fan. Said meow. JTHOR.
meow meow.
Said not much.
Okay, but look, if we all start cheating and doing everything, it's just going to cause riots and bloodshed and killing and murder and everything. We don't need that in this world as well either. So, Joe, I was building this tree beard here, and my mom saw me building this, and she's like, "Is that my birthday present?" So I'll show you what it looks like in front in just a second, but it actually has a moving feature.
Said I already do cheat.
And then it also has a light. But
Owen's Brick
yeah.
Studio. Said my business ISNT checked off by the government.
You know. But it is tree beard.
JTHOR. Said that S awesome. Owen's Brick Studio. Said it S at my house.
And I actually found your mom some sets too that I'll build her for Halloween. There's Jason, Freddy Krueger, and Michael Myers. They're brickheads, but still, I think your mom will like them. At the end of the day, when you grow up and you're old, you want to look back and think, I was proud of the person that I was.
Fishbowl. Said so if the rig let us just rig it more. JTHOR. Said she will lose her mind lol thanks Michael.
No problem.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said Fishpool it doesn't work like that.
Exactly. You might want to change the way you think. It starts with you. Are you being the best you can be? That's what really matters at the end of the day. Because when you're lying there on your deathbed, you want to be able to look back and say, I'm proud of who I was. I'm proud of the lives that I've touched. I'm proud of the lives that have touched my life. That's real riches. That is something money will never, ever buy. Just think about that. Just think about that.
JTHOR. Said BRB.
All right, Joe. I'm not going to be on too much longer, though. Integrity of a person really does matter. How much do you have? And how much could you change to have more? Doesn't cost you anything to have more integrity.
Fishbowl. Said it S rigged why don't we rig it like chess or checkers?
Because then you're no better than the people that are destroying this world. That's not how it works, man. If you want to go that route, that's up to you. That's on you. When you're laying on your deathbed and you're thinking, "Oh my God, I walked all over people, I used people, I crushed people to gain." Are you gonna feel real good about yourself, knowing that you destroyed people's lives, you hurt people in the process, you lost out on connections because you were a mean old bastard? And you're talking to a mean old bastard. But I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to make a difference. Does it come at a cost? Yes. Is the cost worth it? Yes.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said at this point you're just repeating what you're saying.
Well, I know. And guys, I tell you all the time, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to a damn word I say. Okay? But you tell me what other...
Said we would finish the sick game, then we make the price not expensive.
Yeah, okay, but listen. You tell me another content creator that actually answers everything that you guys say, listens to you, involves you in their channel.
Alexandria KS.
You tell me other content creators that actually care about you like I do.
Becomes what he hated to begin with.
Right? You tell me right now how many channels out there are like mine.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said it doesn't work like that without being locked up or killed. Fishbowl. Said no one.
Now, am I being rewarded for all the kindness, love, respect that I give you guys? When you have channels that make absolutely no sense and have millions of followers and they're just garbage content.
Fishbowl. Said I am just lonely.
And you're not lonely when you're here, are you? All these people talk to you. I talk to you. The best thing about my community, and you know this, is that they all know who you are, Fishpool. They all care about you. They all want to hear what you got to say. They all join in your conversation.
Said no, I am not. Alexandria KS. Said it okay, Fishbowl, you're with friends.
You are not alone when you're on my channel. And there are plenty of channels out there that are doing good. But I know I got the best community. Even though we share a community with other people, when you're on my channel, you're known. You are known. What you have to say matters. Think about that.
Fishbowl. Said I am not lonely here.
I don't know how many times I got to say it. I could have 1 million subscribers and I would still care about every single one of you that come on my live streams to hang out and chill and talk with friends and meet new people.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said I feel lonely with or without people.
And Owen, that's something that you have to work on. That's a personal.
You're not the only person who is lonely here.
Yeah, and honestly, Owen, that's a personal journey that you have to discover on your own. You have to look at yourself and say, why am I feeling this way? And what can I do? What can I do? This is the most important thing. What can I do to change this feeling that I'm feeling constantly? I was alone for 13 years, man. I know that feeling. I gave up on life. I gave up on people. I gave my shirt off my back to everybody I know for them to turn around and leave me. It made me bitter. It made me angry. It made me hurt. It made me sad. It made me confused. It made me all these emotions. And then I realized they were just bad people. I wasn't around the good people. I started meeting good people. In fact, I started meeting a lot of good people on this channel. That has changed my view of this world. I can honestly say a lot of you are my friends. I can honestly say a lot of you are my family now. I couldn't say that 2 years ago. You have to do your own personal journey to figure out these questions on your own, because your answers won't be the same answers as mine. Your answers won't be the same as Alexandra's. Yours won't be the same as Lone Wolf. Yours won't be the same as Silence. Your personal journey is your personal journey.
Lone Wolf
You're
Bricks.
still a young man.
What am I? Alexandria KS.
You're
yes, Michael.
You call yourself the lone wolf, but no wolf is alone in this world. They run in a pack, and you're part of my pack, buddy.
Fishbowl. Said I am sorry, I just was mad at the prices and I angry, I wanted to make it a okay price.
You can't do nothing about that. The only thing you can do is this. So when a corporation becomes evil, people get smart about it.
Owen's Brick Studio. Said all right, what is Santa?
Satan Claus?
Alexandria KS. Said no worries, Fishbowl.
Listen, no matter what, here's the truth about this world. You are born alone and you will die alone. The only thing that you have in this life that's worth money is making a connection with at least one person or more. Those memories, those experiences will last you a lifetime. You cannot, no one can take that away from you. No one. People can take away your possessions. They can take away your money. They can take away your dignity. They can take away your honor. They can take away everything from you, but those memories. I feel like I'm preaching to you guys, and I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm about. But you guys, just know when you come here, this is your channel. This is your friends. This is your space. This is your time. And I'm grateful for all of you. That's pretty much all I can say.
Fishbowl. Said but they can crash your car and you lose memory s.
You know what? I'm dealing with that, but I'm making new
Muhammad
memories.
Gifari. Said cool bro.
I'm
Lone Wolf Bricks.
making new memories.
Said personally I don't care, I am listening to what you say because I agree with it. This is absolutely far enough. I've just told my nan to tune into your stream and agrees. Demos puppets.
Well, thank you very
Said I
much,
back.
Nan. Your Nan is very
Alexandria
blessed to
KS.
have a grandson
Said then
like you.
make new memories.
Memories they can't take from you, even if you lose them through brain damage. Okay? Because you always will make new ones. And those new ones could be even better. They could be worse. They could be the same. But they're still memories that they can never take from you. They can't take away the friendships and the connections that you make in this world.
Alexandria KS. Said I Demos.
Demos, what's up?
Muhammad Gifari. Said that essay Lego Star Wars.
Where? I don't have Lego Star Wars in here. I got Treebeard, I got a whole bunch of minifigures, I got a puppy, and I got a robot. Let me ask you guys this. How many of you guys would have preferred, instead of a smart brick, more sets like this? With the light. I would have preferred that way more. Way more.
Alexandria KS. Said hi Muhammad Gifari. Demos puppets. Said my buddy Aaron talked at the Pokémon.
Well, we already talked about
Demos puppets.
Pokemon.
Said ID prefer the light.
We already talked about Pokemon. I don't want to talk about Pokemon anymore because I think they just totally robbed a whole generation of parents and children of something that they could have connected with.
Muhammad Gifari. Said cool bro.
Thanks, Muhammad.
Fishbowl. Said it doesn't matter, we can use our brain to end it the right way.
Well, guys,
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said the smart brick seems like some kind of chat GPT idea. We had the sound brick and the light brick and they took it too far.
no, I watched a segment yesterday where they had a guy that was part of this Lego community or Lego company trying to explain what the smart brick was, and I kept on asking him, and they didn't read my questions because they knew I had the guy stumped. So you're telling me that, and I'm going to explain this again.
Said so we all screwed.
So I'm going to explain this again. The guy basically said, "Oh, we're going to take the imagination away from your kid and put it into a sound brick so your kid doesn't have to use its imagination anymore." Instead of you picking up this, like, let's say I made this puppy, and I'm a little kid. Now I'm going to take this puppy and I'm going to go, ruff, 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 ruff,
Owen's Brick Studio.
right?
Said I know everything about smart bricks.
And look, I'm going to play with my toy and make my own sound effects and use my imagination. What the smart brick does is instead of you doing that, it's just going to go rough, 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 rough. That kid's never going to use his imagination. The toy's already doing it for him. So what's the point? It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. That's all it is. That's all it's ever going to be. But on that note, guys, like I was saying, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been on for 2 hours. I wasn't even supposed to stream right now, but after seeing that stuff, if you go back and watch what I said, I would go back and watch this video if you missed it. So what if it has sights and sensors and sounds?
It has sensors, light, sounds.
Okay, let me.
Brick Studio. Said and other things.
Okay, let me just say this. Okay? So let's say I got a kid and he's like, oh, I wish my toy would light up.
Fishbowl. Said I hate greedy politicians.
Okay, let's say my kid said, I wish my toy would light up. I'd be like, well, let's figure out a way how to do that. Then me and my kid are engineering stuff on our own, and we're putting our own light kits on, like what Foggy Moggy does on a big, huge scale for his Death Star. Oh, let's say my kid says, oh, I wish it would make sounds. Well, you know how cheap it is to go out there right now and buy yourself a gift card with a recordable message? It's only a strip. It's only a strip. You can hide that in the Lego somewhere with a hinge. So when you open up the hinge, now the thing makes a noise. And you can make your own sound effects because you can record anything you want on there. What do those cards cost? $5 at the most? This toy was meant to use your imagination. They're taking your imagination away. And you cannot tell me any different. This was meant to buy this set, take it apart, and build something else out of it. It wasn't meant to just stay a puppy. This whole concept of Lego is meant to use your imagination. And now they're trying to take it away from you with a smart brick.
Alexandria KS. Said many parents want to do that they shove a iPad at their kids so they don't have to talk to them.
Welcome to why the world's so screwed up.
Said I hate Lone Wolf Bricks. Said boycott the brick. Fishbowl. Said Lego.
Do you get my point now? Do you understand what I'm trying to make my point across to? How it's robbing everybody of their imagination. It's robbing parents of generational love for something with their own children. When the main goal of this toy was for you to use your imagination. Think about that for a second. Just think about that for 1 second. What is Lego about? Imagination. What is a smart brick about? Taking your imagination away. What is the prices about? Making it unaffordable to use your imagination. What are the brands about? To make it so pricey that you can't even do it with your own kids and bond and make memories. Hire me as your main consultant for this company, and I guarantee you I'd drop all the prices. I would get rid of the silly labels and everything on the box. I would rather have a box with just a picture of that product on there without the fancy ass backgrounds and all that crap like that, and give you a white box and, you know, all this shit like this to drop down the prices so that it's affordable. I would rather sell more of these sets for cheaper than sell a few of them and make less money. But will they ever do that? Will they ever do what's right for you as a person? For 20 years, people have been asking for no stickers, and they're still giving you stickers. Who in here right now would say they would rather have had no more stickers, that they would have announced no more stickers ever again than this smart brick? My hand's up. You can't see it, but my hand is up. I've only been doing this for less than 2 years, and I don't want stickers. I can say right now, Alexandria don't want no stickers.
Fishbowl. Said $123,000 and won $9K in IDK.
And where are you from, Fishbowl? Where are you from?
Alexandria KS. Said I hate stickers.
Look, I know they're in the bag, but I'm getting sets like this for $4.50. This has got over 200 pieces. So tell me why Lego can't sell sets that cheap too and still make a profit with that many pieces. It's fucking plastic. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to swear, but it makes me mad. It's plastic. I get the overhead costs.
Said McCornan and Aunt had to save up so that I could have my Lego Speed Champions for my channel for Christmas, and even then I didn't have enough.
See? And your grandma is doing that because she loves you and wants you happy. That's a memory. You remember that she did that for you for the rest of your life and know that she cared about you and loved you. That's what this should be doing. Should be bringing families together, friends together, strangers together, like it does on this channel. What started off as something good and pure and honest and fun and with great
intent. Paying for the premium brand.
But you know, something that look at the direction they're going. They are showing you right now. They are proving that they don't care about you. Every year that Lego goes up, a percentage of people stop buying them.
Said I hate stickers.
Think about that. Every year, a percentage goes down because they can't afford the Legos anymore. I know people that have collected for 20 years now of Legos, and they're selling off their Lego collections because they can't afford to buy them.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said 165.87 on 4 cars.
I just built some cars that are just as good as quality as some of the Speed Champion cars. And they were only $5. Here, I can show you. This is why I do budget building. I do the segment budget building. Okay, look at this. Okay, here's a 130-piece car.
Fishbowl. Said, but I am from Middle East. If you come, something bad will happen.
Well, I'm not coming to the Middle East. I don't go to any country that's not a free world country.
Fishbowl. Said with blood.
Look at, all right. Look at this car, right? That car looks great. That's 130 pieces. It was $4. How much would Lego sell that for? And that car does look good. Again, guys.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said looks kinda sick TBH.
You know, like, I'm just saying, guys, this is why I do this stuff. How much was Bumblebee, guys? How much was Bumblebee? Here's a fourth-party company that does Bumblebee.
Lone Wolf Bricks. Said Lego price would be about 16. Owen's Brick Studio. Said Fishpool, you're lying. My grandparents had a contract in the Middle East.
Yeah, but they're not like me. They're not big mouth. they probably respected the country. I wouldn't
Owen's
respect
Brick
stuff.
Studio. Said, and they said it's a tourist attraction.
It used to be, but things change, Owen. Things definitely change. The world isn't what it seems to be, what television tells you anymore either. The news will lie to you. Social media will lie to you. Everybody is lying to you. Don't lie to yourself. That's all I ask. But on that note, again, guys, I gotta go. Okay? I wasn't even supposed to stream right now. But
Fishbowl. Said yay. Lone Wolf Bricks. Said Lego S off-brand Land Rover was 23 and it has less pieces than my Speed Champions.
yeah. But there you go. Alexandra
KS.
said it for us.
Said keep playing.
You know the drill, guys. This is Never Too Old for Bricks. And now you know why I changed my name. This is Never Too Old for Bricks saying,
Lone Wolf Bricks.
you too.
Said have a blessed day and stay grounded. Owen's Brick Studio. Said my nan had a big mouth. The Arabs loved her.
Well, she was lucky. Different times, man. Different times. Again, this is Never Too Old for Bricks saying, keep playing. Until next time.